Do you often wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning with your heart racing, your mind suddenly wide awake while your body feels completely drained from lack of sleep? In that moment, a lot of people start to believe they need a stronger sleeping pill. But here's the shocking truth. Most middle of the night wake-ups don't happen because you're missing medication. They happen because cortisol is rising at the wrong time, your blood sugar is quietly fluctuating, and your nervous system never fully shut off in the first place. When that happens, your body isn't asking for more chemicals. It's sending a signal that something is out of balance. And what's surprising is that the solution may not be in your medicine cabinet, it might be sitting right in your kitchen. There are natural foods that can help calm the nervous system, support healthy serotonin and melatonin production, keep cortisol steadier through the night, and help you sleep deeply without that groggy feeling the next morning. Today I'm going to share the 5 most powerful ones, and the last one might completely change the way you think about your sleep. Let's start with the first food on our list. It's not the strongest one, but it lays an important foundation to help the body prepare for a more peaceful night, and that's kiwi and blueberries. After we pass the age of 50, many nights feel like this. The body is tired, but the mind just won't settle down. We lie in bed, close our eyes, then open them again. It's almost like sleep is nearby, but not quite gentle enough for us to drift into it. In moments like that, what we often need isn't something powerful, just the right gentle nudge. A small bowl of kiwi and blueberries in the evening can be a simple but meaningful start. Kiwi naturally supports the body's production of serotonin, the chemical that helps us feel calm and emotionally steady. When serotonin is balanced, the body can more easily convert it into melatonin, the hormone that signals it's time to rest. Blueberries, rich in antioxidants, help protect the brain from oxidative stress that builds up over the years and can quietly interfere with our sleep cycle. Now, this isn't the best option for someone dealing with intense stress or cortisol spikes in the middle of the night. But for those of us who simply struggle to fall asleep, who toss and turn a little before drifting off, this light, easy-to-digest fruit combination can make a subtle but meaningful difference. Sometimes deeper sleep begins with changes that are beautifully simple. If the first food was a gentle beginning, this second one goes a little deeper. Spinach helps the body truly relax from the inside out. As we get older, there's something many of us don't realize. Our bodies slowly become deficient in key minerals we once had plenty of. One of the most important is magnesium, and sometimes that quiet deficiency is exactly why our muscles don't fully relax, why our legs feel restless when we lie down, or why our nervous system still feels slightly on edge even after the lights are off. Spinach may not sound impressive, but it's a powerful foundation for natural sleep. The magnesium in spinach helps muscles loosen gently and reduces subtle nerve stimulation we may not even be aware of. When the body relaxes properly, the brain finds it much easier to shift into a resting state. It also supports the metabolism of tryptophan, a key building block the body uses to produce serotonin and eventually melatonin. On top of that, the natural fiber in spinach helps keep blood sugar steadier in the evening, preventing those small fluctuations that can make sleep feel light or broken. For those of us who deal with muscle tension or restless legs at night, adding a small serving of lightly cooked spinach to dinner can be a simple yet meaningful step. Sometimes better sleep begins with nourishing the nervous system in the most basic, steady way. If the earlier foods helped our bodies begin to relax gently now, it's time to go one step deeper. Because after the age of 60, there's a quiet factor that affects sleep more than many people realize: long-term magnesium deficiency. Our third option is a simple combination of pumpkin seeds and chia seeds. It may not sound impressive, but it delivers a powerful double effect. The magnesium in pumpkin seeds helps muscles relax at the mineral level, easing the small tensions that build up throughout the day. Many people notice restless legs when they lie down, shifting over and over without knowing why. Sometimes that's simply the body signaling it needs better support. At the same time, the omega-3s in chia seeds help calm brain activity, allowing repetitive thoughts to slow down. This combination can also help keep blood sugar more stable compared to just eating greens alone, lowering the chances that the body will wake us up in the middle of the night. For many older adults who are low in magnesium without even knowing it, just a small handful of pumpkin and chia seeds in the evening can create noticeable change. Sometimes peaceful sleep comes from giving the body exactly what it's been quietly missing. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, go ahead and comment the number 1 below so we know you're here with us. Now let's move on to number 4, sweet potato and cinnamon. In many cases, waking up in the middle of the night isn't caused by noise or just getting older. It's often because cortisol, the stress hormone, rises at the wrong time, usually around 2 or 3 a.m. This is where sweet potato paired with a little cinnamon can really make a difference. Sweet potato is a natural source of complex carbohydrates, which helps the body maintain steadier blood sugar levels through the night. When blood sugar doesn't drop too low, the body doesn't need to trigger cortisol as an emergency response. And that means we're less likely to suddenly wake up with a racing heart or a mind that feels wide awake. Cinnamon adds another layer of support by helping keep blood sugar more stable, reducing those quiet fluctuations that can stimulate adrenaline and nighttime anxiety. For those who often wake up in the middle of the night and struggle to fall back asleep, this simple adjustment can go straight to the root of the issue. Sometimes sleep isn't interrupted because we're overthinking. It's interrupted because the body is trying to rebalance itself. And with one small change at the right time, we can help the body do that more gently. Now we come to the most complete option, a combination that doesn't just target one issue, but supports the entire system inside the body. That's a warm cup of golden milk in the evening made with turmeric, ashwagandha, and warm milk. When stress builds up over the years, cortisol tends to stay elevated for longer than it should. And when that happens, the body has a hard time fully shutting down at night. Ashwagandha is known as an herb that helps the body adapt to stress more effectively, gently supporting healthier cortisol balance over time. Turmeric brings natural anti-inflammatory properties, helping ease subtle muscle tension and physical discomfort that can keep us tossing and turning. Warm milk plays a softer but very important role. It provides tryptophan, the building block the body uses to produce serotonin and eventually melatonin, the hormones connected to relaxation and natural sleepiness. But beyond the biology, simply holding a warm cup before bed creates a calming ritual. It sends a signal to the brain that it's time to slow down. For those who've struggled with long-term stress-related sleep issues, this combination supports the nervous system, hormones, and emotions all at once. Sometimes what we need isn't something stronger, it's something steady, warm, and consistent enough to help the body rediscover its natural rhythm. Think about someone like Margaret, 71, living in Scottsdale, Arizona. After retiring, she hoped for peaceful nights. Instead, she found herself waking up at 2:30 a.m. almost every day. No pain, just a slightly racing heart and a strangely alert mind. She assumed it was just part of aging. But after adjusting her evening meals, adding a little sweet potato, and keeping a consistent golden milk routine before bed, those wake-ups gradually became less frequent. Not a miracle, just gentle, steady change. Or Daniel, 69, from Columbus, Ohio. He often felt restless legs the moment he lay down. He would shift and turn, struggling to fall into deep sleep. After adding pumpkin seeds and chia seeds to his evening routine, he noticed his body began to settle. The small movements decreased and sleep came more naturally. Stories like these remind us that sleeplessness isn't something we simply have to accept forever. Sometimes the body is just waiting for the right kind of support. Before we rush to add any new food to our dinner plate, there's a more important question to ask. What kind of sleep problem are we actually dealing with? Not all poor sleep is the same. And when we understand the real cause, we're much more likely to choose the right solution. Some people go to bed early but lie there for 30 to 60 minutes before finally drifting off. The mind keeps running. Thoughts don't slow down. In many cases, that's linked to lower serotonin levels or a brain that's still overstimulated. Gentle options like kiwi and blueberries may help here because they support the body's natural relaxation process. Others fall asleep just fine but wake up around 2 or 3 a.m. This is often when cortisol rises or blood sugar dips slightly. In that case, sweet potato with a little cinnamon can help the body stay more stable through the night. Some of us feel physically exhausted, yet the body just won't switch off. There may be mild tension, restless legs, or a wired nervous system. That can sometimes be related to low magnesium, making spinach or pumpkin seeds a smart choice. And if sleeplessness comes with ongoing stress or lingering anxiety, a warm cup of golden milk may offer more complete support. When we match the solution to the real cause, the results are often much more noticeable. Before we expect these foods to work, it's important to look at a few small habits that may quietly reduce their effectiveness. One common mistake is eating too close to bedtime. When we lie down and our digestive system is still working hard, the body focuses on processing food instead of shifting into rest mode. That can delay sleep even if we chose the right supportive foods. Another issue is simply eating too much at night. When we overeat, blood sugar can spike and then drop during the night. That fluctuation alone can wake us up without us even realizing why. And then there's a very common habit drinking coffee after 2 p.m. Even if we feel like we've built a tolerance, caffeine can still interfere with melatonin production later that night, leading to lighter, more fragmented sleep. Sometimes it's not that we chose the wrong foods. It's that a few small habits are making it harder for the body to return to its natural rhythm. Gentle adjustments can make a bigger difference than we expect. The nervous system is calm when cortisol. The nervous system is calm when cortisol isn't rising at the wrong time, when blood sugar stays steady through the night, and when melatonin is produced at the right moment. The body knows how to rest on its own. The key is that we don't have to do everything at once. We don't need all 5 foods in one evening. Just choose 1 or 2 that match your situation and stay consistent for 2 to 3 weeks. After 60, the body responds better to steady habits than sudden drastic changes. Sometimes natural sleep support isn't far away. It may already be in your kitchen, simply waiting to be used the right way. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Strong Health Way and share this video with a friend or loved one who struggles with sleep. Together we can build small habits today that lead to more peaceful nights tomorrow.